Throwaway account because this is blowing up, pun not intended, but kinda is. Hi Reddit, I'm 24F, from a super privileged background, think old money, family owns half the skyline in NYC. I've been engaged to my fiancé Cal, 27M, for about a year. He's from a similar world, successful finance bro, controlling as hell, but my parents love him because stability. Me? I'm an art history major who secretly dreams of ditching it all for something real. Anyway, this story is wild, like a bad rom-com mixed with a disaster flick, but on land. No oceans, no icebergs, just concrete, chaos, and a guy who changed everything. It started 2 months ago at this exclusive gala in one of those massive luxury high-rises downtown. It was for some charity my family sponsors, black tie, champagne flowing, the works. Cal was there, schmoozing investors, while I was bored out of my mind, sketching doodles on a napkin. That's when I met Jack, 26M, not his real name, obs. He wasn't even supposed to be there, he snuck in as a caterer to film content for his YouTube channel. He's this aspiring filmmaker slash vlogger type, broke as a joke, living in a tiny Brooklyn walk-up, but with this infectious energy. We bumped into each other at the buffet, literally, I spilled caviar on his rented tux. Instead of freaking out, he laughed and said, hey, at least it's not paint. I'm more of a canvas guy anyway. We started talking. Like, really talking. He showed me his phone sketches, digital art on a cracked screen, and I opened up about feeling trapped in my gilded cage. Cal? He's the type who buys love with diamonds, but Jack, he just saw me. We snuck off to the rooftop garden for air, and it was magic, city lights, stolen glances, that spark you only read about. He even drew a quick portrait of me on his napkin, whispering, you're more than this world lets you be. I was hooked. Forbidden? Totally. But in that moment, I didn't care. Then, disaster hit. Literally. Around midnight, the building shook, turns out, a gas line exploded in the lower floors, faulty construction, big scandal now. Alarms blared, sprinklers went off, and panic ensued. The elevators jammed, stairs filled with smoke, and the whole place started crumbling like a Jenga tower. Cal grabbed my arm, yelling to follow him to the VIP exit, but in the chaos, we got separated. I ended up trapped in a collapsing hallway with Jack. What followed was straight out of a nightmare. We had to navigate crumbling floors, jump over gaps where the structure gave way, and help other people along the way. Jack was my rock, he used his belt as a makeshift rope to lower me down a broken stairwell, shared his water when I was dehydrated from the heat, and kept me calm with stories from his starving artist life. At one point, we were huddled in a utility room as debris rained down, and he held me, saying, if we make it out, promise me you'll live for you, not them. We shared our first kiss there, amid the sirens and shouts. It was raw, desperate, real. By dawn, rescuers pulled us out, we were among the last survivors. Cal had gotten out early and was waiting with my parents, furious I'd disappeared. But Jack? He saved my life, and I'd fallen hard.
I can't tell all in the short story for the full story link below.